In order to make Caterpillar equipment more available and reliable, Maqsa presents our Component Reconstruction Center, CRC. The major components on your Caterpillar equipment are susceptible to reconstruction, which prolong their service life and increase their productivity, making them unique in the market. In CRC, the components are delivered to the reception area for planning their reconstruction process, and then will be sent to the washing bay before entering the process. The components are pre-washed with a solution containing equal amounts of water and a special degreasing agent, and are cleaned at a temperature which will not damage them or cause rusting. The beginning of the reconstruction process starts at the dismantling area, where the dismantled parts are classified and identified for their safekeeping until they are assembled later. All the parts are washed by our pressure wash equipment that is totally flexible, using environmental solvents at controlled temperatures. Once the pieces are dry, the Caterpillar VCI oil anti-rust protector is applied to coat them. The parts pass through the polishing area, where the use of sandblast tools and shot blasting allows the safe removal of paint residue, leaving the pieces ready for inspection. The parts are analyzed to detect cracks using MagnaFlux, a high-tech equipment that utilizes ultraviolet light and magnetism. The powertrain parts are inspected under the Caterpillar procedures and standard guidelines on a certified granite table and using a calibrator to measure and detect any curvatures or irregularities. Only Caterpillar tools are used for inspections without any risk to the part. In our torque converter bay, the pair converters are assembled using special tools and workbenches with resistant surfaces that are size adaptable. Parts from the differential are assembled on a special base anchored to a turntable to facilitate maneuvers during the assembly procedure using precision tools to make measurements that are 100% correct. The CRC Final Control Assembly Bay has a unique anchoring center that allows us to preload the bearings at the proper tension. The seals are installed using the Duo Cone tool with no contamination and applying the proper lubrication. With the help of a special freezer, the temperature of the pieces is lowered to -60 degrees centigrade to achieve the contraction which allows installation without damaging the component. To reconstruct the brakes, our automatic heaters for induction bearings help expand the piece to be able to install it without damaging it and to maintain it at the proper factory temperature. The infrared thermometers allow us to validate the temperature of the bearings with safety. The reconstructed brakes are tested under a specific pressure to certify zero leaks in its assembly. The CRC Transmission Assembly Bay is equipped with special tables and benches for the assembly of the transmission planetary and its later mounting on the transmission casing. After assembly, all the clutches are tested for air pressure. During the transmission planetary assembly process and final control, all the pieces are lubricated with oil in compliance with the ISO 1613 rule. In the reconstruction of engines, all the harnesses and sensors that our customers do not want replaced with new ones are evaluated so we can make proper recommendations based on their condition. The coupling and pipes from the air intake and vents of their engine are installed using the proper chemicals that guarantee its sealing during the assembly. In the housing reconstruction, heads reconstruction, and the cylinder pack reconstruction, our technicians disassemble and assemble the parts using the proper tools and special storage carts to control contamination. We check all the engine carders to verify that they are in good condition with no fissures or dents that cause damage to the equipment. To reconstruct the camshafts and crankshafts, they are verified on a special table and are treated through vertical storage, which prevents damage due to their weight. In CRC, we have 3 bays where the engines are assembled. Our turntables allow the technicians to turn the engine easily. All the pumps and valves are inspected to certify their reusability on the component. The area specialized in reconstructing cylinders makes a meticulous inspection, assembling and testing the cylinder to ensure that the reconstruction is carried out according to Caterpillar's quality guidelines. Because our customers require it, in the Caterpillar Certified Reconstruction, CCR, and Reconstruction of Powertrain, CPT, we give new life to their used Caterpillar equipment. Here, machines are completely or partially reconstructed through analysis and inspections to define which parts can be reused. We can rebuild Caterpillar equipment as old as 15 years with guarantees and very interest-yielding investment costs. Once the component is assembled, it is taken to the testing preparation area. The oils and lubricants used on the tests are certified by Caterpillar Contamination Control. The transmissions, converters, and hydraulic pumps are tested on the test bench for powertrains up to a capacity of 150 horsepower and at the proper pressures and specifications to verify that their operating parameters meet factory standards and to certify their reconstruction. Our dynamometer allows us to test engines taking it up to a maximum test level to verify that it reaches the power, temperature, pressure, torque, and speed appropriate for the engine model. After testing, the components are prepared to be sent to the paint booth. When the component has been repainted, it is sent to the dispatch area under strict storage and transport conditions. An extensive report regarding the rework done is given to the customer. In addition, in our failure analysis laboratory, we make detailed analysis of the pieces involved in a failure to determine the root cause, to identify areas of opportunity related to maintenance, operations, and equipment applications. Also, our oil dialysis lab system through automatic pumping offers the specification of the cleansing of fluids required by Caterpillar to guarantee the maximum performance and service life for the components and equipment through which the oils circulate. In CRC, rework is carried out in a controlled environment under Caterpillar's exclusive certification for mining distributors, its contamination control, and following their continuous improvement culture. Our operation is evaluated for its impact in the safety of our people and the speed of the operation, and backed by a flexible cost structure. Maqsa is very aware that our clients need to be productive. That's why we employ all our resources and technical ability in the production of world-class component rebuilds at attractive prices and in the time needed to help them in their success.